I'm Russ Baker. I'm founder and editor of WhoWhatWhy. As a journalist for 25 years, I always had this unsettling feeling that we were never allowed to go fully for the story. That there was always much more to it. That I remember one editor once said to me, "Go and get me a big story." I went out, I brought him a story, he looked at it, he paused, and he said, "That's too big." Knowing the failures of the system makes me want to shine a light on it. It makes me want to show people how things really work, because I know that when they understand how things work, they can begin moving towards solutions. We notice the tremendous attention that is devoted to presidential campaigns and how as soon as the election is over, everybody stops paying attention. Presidents are kind of hemmed in. They have a very, very narrow range of possible options. There's a reason that people who supported Obama were disappointed. There's a reason that they sometimes have trouble understanding what the difference is between the Democrat and the Republican. Because power in this country is in the hands of a fairly small number of people, and we are not supposed to realize that. I'm concerned about how a Democrat and a Republican take essentially the same group of people from Wall Street and allow them to dictate economic policy. There's a reason that we see, for example, Wall Street betting, if not equally, almost equally on both sides. There's a reason that the wars continue, whether it's a Democrat or a Republican. Does anybody imagine that people would give millions of dollars to a campaign or to both campaigns without expecting something in return? The truth is just too ugly. A campaign is a circus and a public spectacle. It's interesting, it's exciting. However, when it is over is when the real work begins, the real things that impact us, our lives, and our world. One thing that frustrates me is that the media put so much energy into the horse race and so little into being watchdogs. When you run for office, the public matters. When you get elected, private interests matter. Presidents are bound by the agreements, private agreements, that they make to raise money to get elected. I want to know what's happening after the election when the special interests get back in there. The people who support us understand that opinions aren't enough, that you need actionable information, and that we're going to go and get it. We've never had so much need for real information, and we've never had so much of an opportunity thanks to the internet. Our post-election project involves hitting the ground running the day after the election. Podcasts, videocasts. We want to get people on the ground in Washington and on Wall Street, get the documents, get this stuff to the public. And we need help. We have a bunch of neat gifts for donors that allow them to become participants. At a certain donation level, you can actually go with me when I work on a story. WhoWhatWhy is nonprofit and entirely supported by the public, so we're beholden to nobody but the public. Hey, thanks for listening. If this sounds good to you, I hope you'll support us.